I thought I'd show off my little station here. I decided to go out in the shop finally to like do this because it's more space. I still brought so much crap out here. I'm pretty much finished that bow, which is exciting. I'm watching Dance Moms. Let's see if I can try to put these little rhinestones right in here. It's kind of hard to do that. But yeah, I really needed to like get rhinestoning going and like stick to it, because a lot of times I end up doing it like in the living room, then I have to move to my room, and then doing it in my room is really hard because it hurts my neck so bad because I have to arch it down even more. And so today I was like, fine, like, okay, I'm gonna set up in the garage and we're just gonna get it done. And I'm really glad I finished that neon bow. The competition is coming up so fast, and unfortunately I'm not going to be able to how that many things. I hope that I can at least enter one in each category at this point. But I don't know how that's going to work. I have one wearable bow that is complete. That's pretty much it actually, to be honest, which is bad. I have this other thing that, I don't know if I showed it to you guys. Move my cookie out of the way so you can see it better. But Salika made this really amazing, I just showed you in the vlog, little window hanger thing, and she put the wires together herself, and then she put a good layer of resin, fill it in, and I've been trying to rhinestone it, but because it's so fine and hard to work with, I decided sometimes I'll use the method where I pick up the rhinestones, glue, and then put them back down because they're so perfectly laid out. Except I forgot the fact that it's so tight together that I can't even figure out which ones have not been glued down, and then some glue sticks to other rhinestones to the point where they barely stick to it. So if I like picked it up and like went like that, it would fall off most likely. So yeah, that ended up being a little bit more difficult than I planned. I probably should have just did it as I went. I was trying to look at colors. I wanted to see the colors, but I decided right away the first color I chose was the color I wanted to go with, the iridescent rhinestone. But then because I wasn't sure, I was just gonna pick it up and glue underneath it. But unfortunately, when I'm ready for it, I'm gonna have to flip it over and see how many rhinestones fall off, because I have absolutely no idea which ones are glued or not at this point. So yeah, advice: rhinestone as you go. I usually do, but in this case I was gonna try a different color, but then I decided that color looks so perfect, and I'm like, oh, they look so good together. I don't want to mess this up and not be able to recreate it, so I'm just gonna try to pick up and glue, but not with that. It doesn't work with that. Well, anyways, wish me luck. I'm gonna get back to my stuff over here. Oh, I really wanted to enter more things in, but unfortunately it just didn't work out that way this time. But I'm sure next time I'll be able to do more. Ooh, it's looking so pretty. Turn on the light a little bit. Give it a little bit of a glimmer. Oh yeah. Look at the glimmer and glow. Anyways, so what I decided to do with this instead, I was going on about thinking about how I just want to like dump it over and see what didn't stick so that I could redo some parts of it and just fit them in as I go, like naturally. But then I realized there's this little swirl in the middle, right? I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to like show, but there's like the swirl in the middle. Swirl. I don't know what that looks like, but and I didn't glue it down yet, and I'm like, that's the one thing that I want to keep intact for sure. So I glued it down, and then I decided to try to take my little blitz stick here and like feel around and like put pressure on every rhinestone to see if it budges, and a lot of them actually didn't, and I'm starting to think that I actually glued all of them or almost all of them. I'm not really sure, but I want to let the actual extra gluing that I did today dry first before I find out for sure. So, Yep. I'm happy though, because I really wanted it to keep like the shape and the look that it had originally. So I'm like really thankful that I may not have to completely redo parts of it, but we'll see when I have to flip it over and shake it and see if anything just falls off of it. But I feel like at that point only a few will, if they do it all. And then I'll be super thankful because then I only had to do a couple of them. Anyways, so that's kind of what I'm working on. Still watching Dance Moms. I think it's like 5:36, 6. Yeah, might be more like 6:30. I don't know. I have to check. I've been so focused on this. I just want to get stuff done. And Salika also, she had this cute little, I think I showed this in the vlog that I did with her over the weekend, last weekend. But I started rhinestoning this too. It's like a pin cushion, and I thought it'd be kind of fun if I could get it done, because people put stuff like this. Like, there's a category that's unique and awesome, right? And so the more random, the better in some cases. So this is pretty random. But I started rhinestoning it, and I haven't continued because I wanted to finish some of my other projects first before I did it, because I had this problem this time around where I kept starting projects before finishing the other ones, which is not a good thing for me to do, especially with anxiety and potential ADHD, because I'm just like all over the place sometimes. So it's better for me not to do that. So I'm really thankful that anything is getting finished at all. But anyways, I guess I'll update you guys later in the week when the time comes. Yeah, I'm gonna keep rhinestoning. Back at it today. We're gonna test this out to see if any of the rhinestones fall off. I don't know if I want to bring you guys along because this might be a tragic story if I do. Oh, hey, look, I could do right that. Let's see what happens. So here's the beautiful thing. So Salika made this. See the back? It's made with resin and wire. And I rhinestoned it. So I'm gonna just go like this. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake. Hey, look, no rhinestones fell off. Thank God. I feel like that's not enough. Just drop it a little bit. I want to be gentle with it. This looks abusive. I promise I'm being careful. Yep. Yay! I'm so excited about this. I realized that probably looked crazy, but I really was trying to make sure these rhinestones like stuck to it so I don't have to fix it. So good news. They do. All right, that is so exciting to me because that's a big project I want to get done. Now the next project I want to get done, I started working on this the other day, which is that cool thing it's like I had. I'm adding to that vlog. I already showed this a little bit, but that's where I'm at with that. But I'm gonna pause because one of the entries that they have is to do phone cases. So I wanted to rhinestone my phone case that's on my phone that I'm using for my camera right now. And I had an idea in mind for it, though it's gonna be difficult after the fact because I'm not really supposed to like touch it or mess with it too much. But my idea I have for it like has to be, like I have to have the case on my phone to pull it off because I wanted to try tracing the symbol on the back and just kind of make it go out with different colors. So that's what I want to work on, but it's gonna be a little difficult because I'm gonna have to be careful after the fact. I have other phone cases, but I really just had this design in my mind. I want to make it happen, and I discovered that the case has to be on the phone for me to outline it properly. And I'm still not even sure if this will work out very well. I'm really hoping it does though, so wish me luck with that. I might just change my mind and do a completely different idea for other cases that I have. All right, well, I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Hopefully, I'll be able to conclude this vlog today and get it up by tomorrow, but we'll see, because I'm rhinestoning and I need to get that done, so. Hello, I'm still rhinestoning. Well, kind of, it's another next day. Today is my last day to get my projects done because tomorrow I have to take the day to like take pictures and send the emails and come up with names because that's a new thing that they're doing this time. We're gonna name our little projects. But yeah, so the last thing I was working on next was this. The phone case. I started with it around my actual case. I didn't want to use the one I originally got because it's just, I don't know. I was afraid I was going to mess it up. And my first idea didn't work out super well, so I changed it to just being a heart. But I had gotten another case from Claire's recently, so I decided that I would do it with this one, and I used the symbol to kind of put the heart around it because it just made it easier for reference. I might fill in the heart, but I want to finish the outside layers first. But yeah, so I got to the phone case, thankfully, because I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to. Thank God these came as early as they did because I needed to have these. Speaking of phone cases and also Claire's, I have a couple things to show you. I also got this phone case. So this is kind of the thing I'm like really excited to have an iPhone for now. Other than like everything else, like the camera and everything, it's just glorious. You don't really find as cool of cases for other phones, like Androids and stuff. Like the iPhones are the ones that have the really cool cases. I kind of wish I could have gotten this in red, but they only had the red in iPhone 11 and 12, and mine's a 12 mini. And these both were labeled 12 mini, and they fit, so that's good. Yay! Sparkles! Also, to add on to my Claire's haul here real quick, I got a new bow. I actually decided just for fun I wanted to get one of those mystery bow packs where you don't know which bow you got. And this is the one that I got. Isn't it cute? I love it. With a little resin heart in the middle with the sparkles. Oh my god. And they're like gold and pink. I feel like I have a lot of bows that sort of have this coloration, but this still has its own uniqueness to it, which is really fun. I'm sure I'll think of a rhinestone pattern at some point. As you can see, it's probably going to be sort of a gold and pink maybe. And so that'd be kind of cool, huh? I could go with the rainbow as well. But yeah, so I'm wearing my new bow today because I'm so excited about it. Anyways, I just wanted to conclude this vlog real quick and say I'm still working on those rhinestones. Wanted to show you some of my fun things I got. But hopefully we can get this done. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!